Good afternoon. I thought I'd better bring you out here actually because, well, welcome to another video by the way. Whew, it's all been a blur, literally been a blur. Finished from work, finished a little bit earlier than I thought I would. Rain stopped, so I got out on caddy. And I thought I was purely coming out here just to do a couple of measurements and this, that and the other. Well, let me show you what I've managed to accomplish. I'm going to say in probably an hour, something like that. An hour. Let's flip you round and show you. Okay, so it doesn't look much at the moment, and I've totally winged this, but on the floor, 11 inches across, and cut that out. Whatever the length of the wood I had laying around, that's the length. So it goes all the way across to even off the other side, just not quite, but that's what we're using. This bit of wood was the offcut of it as well, along with that bit. I just switched them round, 2 foot high, just so I've got something to, when I'm sitting on this seat, I've got something to lean against. Plus it's obviously a storage unit, so literally let's go in here and show you. Right, so end of the bed, storage unit, goes across to virtually the side load door. So obviously I've got to finish it off, but it was just coming out here. I was coming out here just to do measurements, so that's why I thought I'd better bring the camera out here, because I've sort of done a little bit more than I was planning. Anyway, came out here to measure that up, found an offcut in the shed, brought it out here, banged up some measurements that I thought would be good, and just so that I can get the back seat, the driver's seat, back enough, we've managed to put that where we need it. Now to do the 2 foot high one, we've had to put the passenger seat forward a little bit, but I can deal with that. I'm not going to be using that one, so the passenger will have to suffer a little bit for that, but it meets the end of the bed, so the pillow can go down this end and I've got somewhere to rest against, so I'm happy with that. There we go. And I don't want to show you too much, but as you can see there, I've been scavenging. So I've been down the local eco store or eco store, whatever you want to call it, and I found a couple of tables in there. Now yes, it's pine, it's softwood, blah blah, but let me just show you this as well. Found a desk. So a couple of drawers in the desk, a couple of cupboards, and I'm already using work surface of it, the top part of the desk. So if I come in here, you can see it in the video anyway, but literally this is what I'm making at the moment, and this is another reason why I've brought you out here. Now yes, it is just, I can't believe how much time I've had. I've probably been working on this for about an hour, and I didn't even expect to be doing this. But it's amazing what you can accomplish, especially when you haven't got a camera as well, because you have to keep moving the camera around and this, that and the other, looking for that shot. But purely, I've just been literally come out, done a couple of cuts, and Bob's your uncle. So let me just turn you around and show you a little bit. So the desk and this wooden, don't even know what you want to call it, coffee table thingy majiggy. So it's all proper wood, hardwood, softwood, whatever you want to call it, pine, that's soft I think. But anyway, cutting in, it's going to be sitting around the carpet on the D pillar. That's the unit. We're going to have a cupboard along the top up there, and a cupboard, a 2 foot cupboard underneath. Now it's not a very wide cupboard, but it's enough. Now at the moment I'm contemplating, this sticks out too far. I think I only need it to stick out probably, I don't know, to there or so. So I'm going to have to cut some more off the back, I believe, which is what I'm going to get on with doing, just so that can go back again. But yeah, just thought I'd bring you out and show you what we've been up to while the weather's good, while the rain has disappeared, because it's Wednesday the 16th of April, I think, something like that. So the Wednesday after the last video you've watched went out, and I made the bed. If you watched that one, the pull out bed, we've got the ends and everything. We're still fettling with the bed. Show you this, that's the bed and that's the unit I've just made. So when you're sitting on there, it's a kind of armrest. I will have a pull-up cupboard in here so that you can pull this up. Depending on what I'm doing, I don't know yet. It may be a detachable lid, it may be a lift up lid. I'm not 100% certain. So as I've said, I am purely winging it. I am literally winging this build. So come out here, done a couple of cuts, and this is what we're ending up with at the moment. So that is the kitchen area unit, whatever. We're going to round the edge of this off, router the edges as well. Gives a little shelving unit on the corner there. May put another one above it. But at the moment, I'm kind of like I just said, winging it, baby. So I don't even know what's going to be stored in them. I know that I need somewhere for the fridge, which may have to go under the bed. Yeah. So that's what we're doing at the moment. So yeah, stick with me while I've got time to spare and cracking on. So I'm just going to crack on now, see what else I get achieved. If I don't show you what I'm doing, then sorry about that, but while the camera's not out, I'm cracking on. So I will show you the end products and everything, but like I say, I am literally winging it. I'm just cutting, seeing if it fits. If it don't look good, scrapping it. Cutting it, if it looks alright, bosh, banging it in. So it's all upstairs in my head how I want it to look and what I want it to do. Yeah. I don't know. Anyway, let me crack on and I'll show you what you'll get to see it all in this video anyway, so make sure you subscribe. Okay, so let me just show you what I have achieved in the last 10-15 minutes, if that. This little unit here, the top piece, I managed to cut the top piece down out of one of them tables we got from the Echo store, the, you know, the second-hand American thrift store, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, that's that. And if I turn you around, that's the kitchen piece. We are going to cut that off. If you can just see the green rounded bit, we're going to cut that round there. Do need a router for the edge so that I can continue it round on that corner, and I need to continue this routed edge on the back piece, possibly, I'm not sure yet. And yeah, I think that's pretty good. I'm going to have easy access to this unit from here, so I'll have a, I don't know, opening door on there. It is mocked together, these will be gone. I'm going to pocket hole it all. As I keep saying in this video, I'm purely, let's go into the sun, I'm purely mocking everything up, and then once I've mocked everything up where I want it to be, how I want it to be, then I'm going to take it all apart, carpet everything else, put the lino down on the floor, and then choose colours, I suppose, choose how I'm going to finish it. So, but as long as everything's in, which I'm pretty close to being in now, yeah, I'm pretty close to being in. So yeah, not much more to do to it really. I mean, I might have a sink on this unit, not sure yet. Probably end up being just a bowl, but still, water underneath, water tank underneath, drainage tank underneath possibly. But then that takes away a lot of your you know, your cupboard space and everything, doesn't it? So I don't know, I'm not sure what we're going to be doing yet. I mean, it would be nice to have water on board, wash your hands and all that sort of stuff. So I mean, I might even get one of them you know, the shower, the taps, the off-grid hot water tap jobbies. Can't think what they're called at the moment, but I will look that up and I'll insert a picture somewhere there. Yeah, let me just flip you around and show you how it's all looking at the moment. So, ceiling is up, showed you that the other day. We've got the bed that pulls out, we've got the kitchen unit on the side, we've got the bed that pulls out, we've got the unit at the front. If I take you around the front, still undecided about putting a window in this side load door. And then on here, on the headboard up here, we're going to extend this shelf out to the front here, just so that I feel that that's an unwasted space, because even just driving the car, the van as it is, I don't use that space up on top. So I want to extend it so that you can actually have more storage space. We've actually got a bit more storage space down there, possibly another bit of storage space up the top there, on there. We're going to have storage space above there. I mean, it does leave us a little bit for storage space on this side as well if we really wanted to. But I think it'd take away from the lounging on the sofa. If we put storage space at the top up there, just sitting back or lounging on the sofa takes that away. So, and also don't want it to be, I don't want it to be too crowded. I actually think that there's enough space in this now as is. What do you guys think? I mean, I think there's plenty of space sitting in there, plenty of space for walk through, plenty of space down by the side load door. I don't want it to feel too cramped. It's a small micro camper, so I don't want it to feel too cramped. So I want it to feel a bit more spacious. So, but yeah, we're getting there slowly, but we're getting there. So we're going to have also show you this. We're going to have a little pull-out tray here, so that when you are sitting on the bed and you have made food or anything like that, little tray pulls out, jobs are good. And then we're just going to, yeah, add all the accessories. Got to take these blinds off the rear windows, get rid of them, curtains up, some more accessories, and yeah, so done well with that 40 quid buy down at Echo store. Yeah, two, I know they're pine, softwood, pine tables, but they'll do for everything I need. I'm pretty happy with that, pretty happy. So but yeah, I'm going to carry on. I'm going to find somewhere for all this mess to go. I'm going to carry on, and then yeah, we'll go from there. We'll carry on in this video, and we'll bring you back as soon as we've done some more stuff. Welcome back. We are back on the caddy build yet again. So as you see earlier, this is my second day actually on it. So as you see earlier, I was just winging it. Built the bed, built the cabinet at the end, working on the kitchen unit. And you see that I bought some desks and everything from local Echo store or ECCO store, cheap as chips, and I'm making use of what the cupboard doors are and everything else. So I'm purely winging this one today as well. Just putting stuff on, seeing what happens, and we'll go from there. As you can see, one cupboard door on. Works a treat. I'm just aiming to fix that one there and all. But again, as I said, I'm winging it. I'm just going to build and see what happens. If I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. We change it. Simple as that. Come along for this journey. Building a kitchen unit from scratch, from no idea in my head. Just going along with it and seeing what happens, see what becomes of it. you'll see plenty of this going on. Measuring, cutting, seeing whether it fits. If it don't, we change it. So if I do 1 at 19, 1 at 19, 1 at 19, 1 at 19, be this centre one, and that'll be the end one. Yeah, 1 at 19, so cut 1 at 19. See how I'm winging it? I'm just winging it here. Planning on fitting that drawer in there as well somehow. Over here. There's a cutlery drawer. I just got to make it fit somehow. Gonna cut another one, 70 centimetres. You see what I mean? This is hard work on your own. You've got to hold things, you've got to do things, you've got blah, 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 blah. We're getting there, we're getting there. I might cover you up in a little bit, but magic of editing. Might cover this up as I'm doing this, but see, winging it son, winging it. Oh, they're in, a couple of doors are in, they open without hitting the bed, they work. A little bit of lining up to do, but I've got to screw the other bit in yet, so still got that to do. Shelf on top. Right, now I've just got to work out what else I'm doing. that's got to be trimmed a bit. Trim that bit up. That's dropped now. That's dropped. We're having this in here as well. So this has got to go in now. It's going to be put out for that bench, for that desk. So if we cut that down, I might be able to get this drawer in instead. Oh, look at that. That's going to be perfect. So this drawer will be better in there, not a small one. Chop that down. Chop that down, screw them in there. Bosh that out, bosh this out. And we'll go from there, see where we're at, I think. Might have a little envelope in there. If that's going up there like that, it's going to have a big envelope in there, isn't it? I'm going to chop this down. That'll be the first one. Yeah, chop this down. I'll also chop this down a bit because that is making that one. It's a good whiff in there. I mean, don't get me wrong, winging it don't always work. Sometimes it does, sometimes it works out alright. Yeah, is what it is, kind of thing. Just stick with me on this journey, see what we build. Okay, so don't think you've seen a lot of this now. I switched off the camera earlier and forgot to switch it back on. Not done a great deal because I've still been working things out, winging it as I keep saying. But let me climb up and I'll show you what we have got. So you can see this panel in just. That's where the door's going to go. And I didn't measure this or anything. I just went with where the drawer should be and how it looked. And then if you look at that, that fits in there perfectly as well. I couldn't have got it closer if I tried, seriously. So yeah, love it. That's going to pull out like that, a little bit extra space. Job's a good one. So I'm pretty happy with that. Pretty happy with it, I must admit. Now, I'm going to have a bit of wasted space here. I'm not sure what to do with that yet. But yet again, I could come up with something yet. I don't know. Could have a small drawer there. I'm not 100% certain what I'm going to be doing. But anyway, let's get on with the rest of this so that I can get it all fitted in. At least so the drawer's workable. I'll get that doing so the drawer's workable. And yeah. Now the kitchen unit's taking place. It's taking shape, should I say. Got these on the ends. I am going to put another piece in here and another piece in here, and then that's going to have a small pocket for all the electrics, I believe. I'm going to run the 240 volt over here. Bless me. I'm going to run a 240 volt over here, so there'll be the consumer unit and the socket. I'm going to run a socket to the other end of this cupboard, so there'll be a 240 volt socket on the other end of this cupboard as well. Now I'm not sure where I'm going to be putting the, whether I go leisure battery route or whether I go Bluetti. At Bluetti, if you want to let me borrow one so I can see whether you know it's going to run the caddy or not, you know, let me know. But yeah, I might have to put the Bluetti down in one of them storage units down there if I go that route. I'm thinking only for easy access. The other thing was, if I was going to go the leisure battery route, I'm going to put the leisure battery behind the passenger seat. Now I also want to put a diesel heater behind the passenger seat, possibly. But yeah, still got lots to do on it, don't get me wrong. Like I just quoted for cushions for this. 500 odd quid for cushions? I'm having a laugh. I thought about making them myself. Well, I can't use the sewing machine. Give it a good go though. For that price anyway. But yeah, that's all you've missed at the moment. I've just been working out where, what's what, how, who, where, you know, usual. But we've got a kitchen cabinet going in. I think that's the main thing I've been working on this morning. And I'm not going to get a lot done, I know I'm not. But yeah, let me crack on. Get this drawer pulling out, usable. And get this tray in, and then I can work out from there what's what with the rest of it. Right, so I've had enough for today. Show you what we've done. So we've got this, got pull-out drawer, I don't know, maybe a cutlery, anything like that I suppose. We've also got little pull-out tray, so when I'm sitting here it's not as far to reach over there, do you know what I mean, like it's there. So I've got a little slidey out tray there. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the gap under here, but we've also got cupboards, and we've got a shelf in the cupboard. So this drawer, cupboard works, all good. I mean, everything's got to have finishing panels around it, and I've got to do a shelf up here. That's cooking area. Everything has got to be finished off yet, but cupboard door works all right, and I'm not a lover of the hinges that are being used on this one because they're a bastard to adjust. But yeah, so we managed to get halfway with the kitchen unit. I mean, we're not too far off with the bed. I'm going to order some cushions, even though they are expensive, I feel. But the more I can get done and the more I've got here, it just leaves getting the carpeting done, and then just finishing off touches really, sort of thing. But the basics are all here. I think down here in this shelving unit, I think I'm going to cut a hole out in it, put a shelf in it, and get that done. And then the other one I'm going to have a top lid for as well. Oh, and I just want to show you this as well while I'm out and about here. Let me show you. Right, so we've got new wheels. Now they're often ID3, VW ID3, and they're 18-inch. Now I wanted something bigger than the 15-inch standard caddy rims, and I wanted 18s. I like the way that it's actually brought it up. When you're driving it now, it actually feels like a swamper. It feels a little bit like a 4x4, which is what I wanted. Everyone lowers their caddies and blah blah blah. I want to be able to use this on camping, or for the next owner to be able to go anywhere and not worry too much. So I thought, sod it, why not? Fit some 18-inch wheels, and when I fitted them, it just raised the vehicle so much. I get in it now and I feel like I'm driving my Vito again. So massive change there, banging. Anyway, I'm going to leave this one here in a minute. Now I might be back out tomorrow. Long weekend, isn't it? Easter weekend, so we'll see what we can accomplish, and yeah, we'll go from there. Welcome back. So another day I've been fettling on this VW caddy build. This is going to be the end of this video, but I'm just going to show you, before you disappear, I'm just going to show you what we've managed to achieve in this video. Now bearing in mind, like I've said at the start of it, winged it, completely winged it. I just measured a couple of bits, cut a couple of bits, fitted it. If I didn't like it, took it out. So let me just show you what I managed to get, well, sort of halfway there. Now I don't know where I actually left you at last time, but right, so we've got shelving unit in now. It's got to have let's take you in. Right, so what we've got this unit here. Obviously it has got to be stuck on, and it's got to be routed around the edges anyway, around this edge. And we also got this to be stuck in on the shelf to stop things falling out. We've managed to get the drawer in, which I think you see last time anyway. That all is in there nicely. I think I showed you that one as well. Put it out right in it, but right. So yeah, managed to put a little hole in that just so we can, you know, grab hold of it. So it does fall down the back. Might have to put a stopper on that. But anyway, so we've got that in. We've also made this today, just a little unit that comes out like a little drawer again, just like a little tray thing. I wasn't sure what to fit in this gap here. Now yes, the screws on the front do look ugly, and I may have to change them out and everything, but that's there. Now bearing in mind this has all been rubbed down, and this doors and the drawer and stuff hasn't been rubbed down, but you know, we're getting there. We've also managed to get a shelf up in here. Ignore the top piece, that was just for a batten, but we've got a shelf up in there. Now if you do look at that, it is out, and when I sat here the shelf did look like it was higher at this end than that end. But everything is, because you're building a motor and you're always on the wonk, it's sitting down towards the front end. Put it on there and it's on the wonk, so everything's built to go on there. So do you know what I mean? But everything is measured, it's correct. So like the height, stay there, the height from floor to there is the same as height from floor to there. So, and then the shelf is from there to there is the same as from there to there. So everything is built for correct measurements. Just obviously we're on the wonk because the van's on the wonk. So, but yeah, this is what I'm going to have. I'm going to have that shelf there and a little lip on the front, and then obviously you'll see the ceiling at the top, the roof part at the top, and that's just going to be another storage bit up there for, you know, might have to put the shelf a little bit higher. I'm not sure about cooking on there, but this is just going to be a kitchen area. Now I have thought, because I was thinking to myself, well, where am I going to have a wash basin then? I need water, I need running water in a camper, don't you? So I'm kind of like, see this unit here? I'm going to get a silver bowl, a metal bowl, silver, hopefully sit it about this high with a pump action, or an electric actually. I'm going to get a 12 volt electric pump, and we're going to put a jerry can and everything underneath this unit. So I'm thinking the only way we're going to get access to that unit is through the side load door. Pillow's going to be here, so there's no point. And that one down there is going to have a cutout in the front. So what I'm thinking is wash basin, water, running water, is covered here. We'll see how that pans out. I'll try and find a metal bowl from somewhere and I'll see how that pans out. But as for now, switch you around and show you it. Don't look too bad. It's kind of there. It's got everything we need in it. Plenty of storage. We've still got yet to round this off. As you can see, the drawing goes round. But yeah, other than that, we're kind of there with the kitchen unit. Got to put backsplash on it yet, but I'm not sure what we're going to do on that. Might just put a bit of wood on the back of it. But yeah, so we're near enough there for what I've done on it this weekend. Now, if you do like this video and you do want to see more of this camper build, please like, comment, subscribe, do the usual. Press the subscribe button, press it now. And yeah, because obviously the more subscribers I get, the more content I can put out for you guys and girls at home. That means a lot to me as well if you are subscribing. Now, I think I've looked at the analytics and I know I'm a little bit wayward with everything. All my videos, they're a little bit out there with, you know, golf and drone footage and camper builds and going away camping and everything. But, you know, it's very eclectic. And yeah, if you like what you see, just subscribe. Now the analytics, like I was saying, does show that about 80%, 90% of my watchers are not subscribing. Now, you know what I mean, it's not hard and it's free to do so. Just press that subscription button, just subscribe. Appreciate it. I'll tell you what, we'll catch you on the flip side.